I clearly remember the very first moment when I released the clutch pedal. It was such a wonderful and happy experience to see the vehicle made of heavy giant metal piece moving according to my order. It was my father's 1988 Kia Concorde. I was too little to recognize at the time, but it defined Kia brand due to its sporty driving performance in the segment. I slightly realized the genuine pleasure of driving lies in the control rather than the speed. The pleasure was not about going fast. It was about deciding when to go fast or slow. The car which can move as much as I want. The car which can grip or slide as much as I wish. That's the definition of the control, and the Stinger is the Kia's answer that comes close to that definition. I'm not telling you this car is perfect. In fact, lots of drawbacks. Harsh plastic finish leaves the interior a bit immature. Low-speed focus scale of speedometer looks strange considering its high-performance concept. Not even Picanto looks like this. Smart cruise control can astonish you sometimes due to its hasty speed control. The throttle response is just average. 8-speed automatic gearbox is not keen enough. You cannot even fix your gear in manual mode. Drive mode switch, which can change whole character of the car, is smaller than half size of AC temperature control dial. Despite of all this, I do love this car. It's not because it can slow down by itself in the speed camera spot or close the window before getting into the tunnel. It's not because it has smart voice recognition or air purifying 3-zone climate control. Not because of its blind view monitoring high-tech for sure. No. From my point of view, all those strengths and weaknesses are not essential point to establish this car's genuine value. The reason I love this car is because the manufacturer started to ask about driving fun by themselves. Stinger offers several joy to see, to hear, and to control. It was such a bold decision to have coupe-like hatchback style in this segment. Thanks to 19-inch wheel, stretched wheelbase, flat long nose, its sporty silhouette really stands out. Facelift upgrade of larger exhaust tip and new taillight bar also provides more joy to see. Variable exhaust system is the first attempt among Korean sedan models. Virtual engine sound effect works nicely for the joy to hear, but honestly, the original voice of 2.5 4-cylinder was not that bad when it reaches toward retro. I wish they add variable exhaust system on inline 4 model like its sister brand Hyundai N. The greatest fun, however, comes from the control. This car is Kia's first FR-based driver's car. 코스인 할게요.
네, 감사합니다.
It has different approach from its big FR sedan with flagship identity. Standard mechanical LSD for rear-wheel drive. It pursues basic capability to change direction with plentiful torque at the rear axle. Probably the reason 2.5 304 horsepower engine took place of old 2-liter gasoline or 2.2 diesel is to provide better turning force that our right foot can control. It is interesting to find this facelift Stinger did not try to remove its weakness, but tried to emphasize its original strength. You can easily feel the good balance derived from the longitudinal powertrain at the center of the vehicle after a few bumps and corners. A favorable setting for both grip and drift. If you prefer neutral handling, all-wheel drive would be a good choice. All-wheel drive on 2.5 version acts as safe shield to prevent oversteering, while all-wheel drive system on 3.3 V6 allows you a bit of slide. But I would definitely go for rear-wheel drive version. It is a Korean GT, still proper for daily use, lighter and better fuel economy with decent luggage space. And it keeps you as a dreamer of a fantastic drifter one day. With its large wheelbase and weight, it never eats up driver violently. Instead, it gives you time to control at the limit of grip. In other words, it is quite easy to handle its high power. The combination of 19-inch all-season tire and 2.5 all-wheel drive powertrain showed stable control on wet winding road. But it was not ideal for track lap time. Another combination of sticky PS4 and 373 horsepower rear-wheel drive will cut off the time below 2 minutes bar. When unleashed from its stability management, the pure driving joy begins to explode as you have variety of choice how and where to go. And you totally get to forget what your lap time is. While dancing with this car, I fall in love that it throws me back to the memory of a very first wonderful moment when I first released the clutch pedal. The car which can move as much as I want. The car which can drift as much as I desire. I do wish Kia continues this Stinger's pedigree, which represents its dynamic identity of the brand.